Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Alright, this is the December 2024 tarot reading for Capricorn, Ascendant, Moon, and Sun signs. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box in the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, so these are your Vedic Sidereal placements, not your Western Tropical. If you don't know your Vedic Sidereal placements, you can look up a birth chart calculator online or get a much more detailed birth chart from my website. Alright, we're going to kick things off with a Celtic cross with the tarot. There we go. And close things out with a Kipper Oracle spread. Alright, I'm going to lay out your cards, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so overall energy, we have Judgment. There was some kind of transformative decision made here. Now, as for what that is, I don't know just yet. You're not quite showing me. But the heart of the matter, we have Justice. So, justice is about things being fair, things being balanced, things being made right. The challenge, the Five of Wands. Either there's conflict here or you're very conflicted. Okay. Now, your focus, the Ten of Wands. Things have been very difficult. So, it looks like you're trying to restore a sense of balance here. Now, in the past, we have the Ten of Swords. A painful ending, possibly a betrayal there in the past. Your strength, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so either you have the strength to deal with someone who deceived you, who betrayed you, or you're showing me it's a strength to avoid something. We'll see when I pull cards on it. Now, the immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, so in the immediate future, you're showing me a living situation or a committed relationship. Now, your supportive energy here, the Sun. What's supporting the reading is happiness. There is some sort of happiness here. The hidden energy, the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings, some passionate action being taken. Now, you're not seeing this, so this could be someone that you know. This could be someone you haven't even met. The hopes and fears, Nine of Cups. Hoping for an emotional wish to be granted, fearing that it won't. And the potential outcome, the Knight of Wands. That passionate action being acted upon. Taking action is being shown here. Okay. So, seems pretty generic so far, but let's dig deeper. I find all sorts of details. Okay, so why Judgment? Emperor, Strength, the Ten of Wands. Okay. So, you're showing me that when it came to making this decision, you really bossed up to make that decision. You tried to control a very difficult situation, and you're showing me you found the strength to do that. Now, on the flip side, this could be you were feeling controlled by someone, and that was making things very difficult, but you were trying to find the strength to break free of that. That could have been your transformative decision. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. This is tied to a strong romantic soul connection. Okay. So why Justice for the heart of the matter? Well, damn. Okay, for Justice, we have the Sun, the Star, the Eight of Wands. So, you're showing me that when it comes to making things balanced, fair, and right, that's your idea of happiness. That's what you're wishing for. You want to heal things, and you want to communicate that. At the bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups. You want to reunite, to celebrate. I say reunite because we have Judgment and the Three of Cups here. That can often be a reunion. Judgment is tied to revival. Because on the card, there's usually people being revived. So, this could be a reunion. If not, then you know it's not. If that's your case. Or maybe I'm predicting something you have no idea. But there's definitely communication here. Now, Moon is currently in Shravana. Shravana is a nakshatra or constellation that is tied to listening. So, you want to be heard very clearly here. Now, why is the challenge the Five of Wands? Challenge is being conflicted, or does conflict? I'm inclined to think conflict here, especially because Mars is retrograde in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is your 7th house. So, it's going to behave like it's in the 6th house of conflict, but it's bringing that energy of the 7th house of relationships into the 6th house of conflict. So, trying to resolve a conflict in a relationship. Well, let's see the Five of Wands. 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, or 7 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, when it comes to this conflict, I see that you're trying to kind of put a barrier there. Because you don't want this sorrow, this regret. You don't want to have any regrets tied to the past. You want that happily ever after. But right now, there's a lot of conflict. And Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Someone here could be very sharp with their words. Very cutting. Very critical. Let's see. Why the Ten of Wands in your focus? Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, things have been very difficult since a painful ending, possibly a betrayal. You're showing me that you're healing from that. And you're confused. You're trying to weigh things up. What to do next. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. You want to revive this from the looks of it. But this could just be that transformative decision. Now, when you showed it to me before, it looked like you were just trying to overcome this difficult ending. Let's see, why the Ten of Swords in the past? Yeah, Temperance, Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. So in the past, when it came to this painful ending, or this betrayal, both possibly, you were really stressed out and dealing with a lot of anxiety. Because it's been a very long time of healing and waiting. Waiting for what? A change for the better. That's what the Wheel of Fortune represents. Page of Wands, you wanted a new beginning that you could feel passion for. Whether it was with this person or with someone new. I am inclined to think this is tied to a relationship. But it may be a family dynamic or a friend dynamic. Take it for what you will. Why the Seven of Swords in your strength? Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Hangman. Okay. So, the work that you were putting in to balancing things out, to having equal give and take with someone, you're showing me that you were feeling like you were keeping yourself stuck there. And you got a new perspective. And now your perspective is that you need to avoid this situation. Now, it could also be the case that someone was stealing from you. I mean, we're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. There was a decline in finances there, in the material world. So that could also be the case for some of you. But we have the World at the bottom of the deck. You're closing out this cycle. Okay, why the Four of Wands in the immediate future? King of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're showing me you were very determined to have an emotional wish fulfillment. And for you, that was a good, committed relationship. Possibly a home or a living situation. But you have a lot of heartbreak and pain tied to this. And Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It looks like there's an emotional disconnect here. Okay. So why is the Sun in the supportive energy? This happiness that you're striving for. Okay. Magician, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. Couple things here. One, of course I see you want happiness. Everyone does. Unless, I don't know, they're a masochist or something. But, I see you're trying to manifest this happiness. And you're overthinking it because you were betrayed. Now, I'm inclined to believe that it's not necessarily you avoiding this situation at this point. Avoiding working on things with this person. No, I'm inclined to think that this is someone who betrayed you, possibly even stole from you. And clearly see there was manipulation going on here. The Magician is tied to manipulating the elements. And with the Seven of Swords, which is tied to deception and betrayal, definitely you were manipulated by this person. Or you were the one doing the manipulating. I don't pretend to know whose energy is whose. But clearly there was manipulation happening here. And why do I know that? What confirms that? Moon is in Shravana, aspecting Ashlesha Nakshatra, which is tied to manipulation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. I see, you want to take action and have that happiness. But you may not be able to have that happiness with this person. And if they betrayed you, you gotta think, do you deserve better? Do you deserve someone who won't manipulate you, use you? Why does Ace of Wands in the hidden energy? Judgment, Chariot, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, this passionate new beginning. It's hidden from you, but I see you're the one taking this action. Not yet. But it looks like you're going to make that transformative decision. To move forward, independent and on your own with Judgment, Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles there. It looks like you're going your own way. And Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are moving towards new opportunities. Now you're not there just yet though. Why the Nine of Cups in your hopes and fears? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Okay. So, you know the truth now. And I see that you feel a sense of loss tied to this person that you were dealing with. That you were wishing for. But now, I see you're going to be taking action towards a new wish, quite likely. But you do know that you're out in the cold. You're kind of doing it on your own. Why the Knight of Wands for the potential outcome? Okay. Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So right now, I see that you're waiting. And you're making plans. It looks like to travel, to go on a journey. But right now you're in the process of learning and making these plans to move forward. And then I see you taking that action. King of Cups, and you're going to be feeling really good about it. Now, as for when you could be traveling, if there's actual travel going on here instead of just, moving on from the relationship. Let's see. Rahu's in your third house. Yeah, Rahu in your third house, you could definitely travel while Rahu's still transiting there. There's a possibility of that. And with Ketu in the ninth house. When Sun moves into Sagittarius, that'll be your 12th house. Sun showing you're focused on the 12th house then. That'll be from mid-December to mid-January. So, if you're traveling, that would likely be when you would be traveling. And Mars with its retrograde will be aspecting your 9th house, your 12th house as well. Okay. But let's look at your final cards here. For those that are quite literally traveling anyways. Chariot, Page of Wands, Strength. Yeah, and I see you're excited for that a little bit. It is requiring strength to move forward, but I do see you wanting to go on that journey. Once again, whether this is physically, traveling to a new place or an old place, just somewhere else, or just moving on, moving forward in your life. The Seven of Pentacles, this is requiring work. It's taking time to grow and build. Alright, let's look at your Oracle cards and see what's going on there. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we have mature man, adjudication, and sudden wealth. So, whether this is you, or a father figure, or to some man that you're dealing with, there's a decision tied to finances. Especially suddenly gaining income here. Now, Saturn is in your second house. Second house is family and earnings. Now, that's not, sudden gains. But Sun is your focus, and that's transiting in the 11th house up until mid-December. So you may have been focused on financial gains during that time. Now, we also have distant horizons, poverty, and marriage. So, distant horizons is a card of dreams, but it's also a card of travel, especially long distance and foreign travel. And poverty, especially this looks like a breakup. But it looks like one that you went through in the past. Now, you're feeling a lack of a relationship. And I do see you may be wanting to kind of get away because of that. Alright, but let's clarify these and see what's going on here. Now, with mature man and adjudication. Adjudication can also be an official decision. So there could be something about a divorce settlement here or something. With Mars retrograding from the 7th house into the 6th house. But why mature men? Hand. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. And pale. Time to get out of a situation. Okay. So, there's definitely something here about getting out of a helpless situation. Especially when it comes to, finances. Whether you're this mature man or dealing with this mature man. Okay. Also, some of you may have been kind of under your father's thumb. There could be something about that here. But I do see you getting out of that. Why adjudication? Rose, romance is in the air. And wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. So it looks like romance has been kind of clouding your judgment lately. Um, I mean, I've fallen prey to that, so I understand. But try to strike more of a balance. Alright. Let's see. Why sudden wealth? Box. You will receive a gift. And flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay. So, at some point tomorrow, Moon will be moving into Dhanishta. Now, Dhanishta is the Nakshatra or constellation. Sorry, tomorrow being when I release this reading. Dhanishta is tied to marital karma, but also to immense wealth. So yeah, there could be something here about a divorce settlement or something like that. But either way, I see a financial gift of some kind here. Okay, why distant horizons? Also, Dhanishta is tied to music. The flute is especially one of the symbols of it. Okay. But for distant horizons, we have hat. You will be playing a different role. And archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay. So it looks like there's going to be a big shakeup when you travel. This is especially for those that are quite literally traveling. For others of you, you could be dreaming of playing a different role. Maybe changing careers or starting a business. There could be something here with that. But it does look like there's going to be those new opportunities for you. Why poverty? Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, like I said, you're not quite thinking clearly when it comes to, romance, kind of clouding your judgment here. I'm getting that very heavily. But I do see you're protected from negative forces. In this case, poverty. Now, I'm not saying you're going to become rich overnight. No, pull your head out of the clouds just a little bit. Or out of your ass, if necessary. But I do see you're not going to... What am I looking for? You're going to overcome this hurdle. You're not going to fall prey to being impoverished. You're going to get through it, is what I mean. Alright, why marriage? Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And pig, beware of greed. Okay. So something here about you needing to put more effort in. Now, I don't necessarily believe that's more effort into the relationship. If you know that's the case, if you're, not dealing with a breakup right now, then that's the case. Now, there is something here about greed. You could have been dealing with a gold digger. Somebody that was just interested in manipulating you for financial gain. And maybe you had those financial losses because of that. But yeah. I don't know if there's more to read into that. You have at it. But that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.